It was a job interview, but it was fun. I came in this thing. I had a lot to show these teams and show my athleticism, and I feel like overall I got a lot of things accomplished.
What kind of things were you trying to focus on from what you heard coming off of the combine to coming here?
Just a lot of teams knew that I could pass rush, but the question was, can I move in space when I flip my head? If I'm able to play outside linebacker or not. That's basically what I wanted to show the teams, that I can move, and I got the job done.
Did you have something to prove after the combine? You didn't get to do a lot of that stuff. Did you come here thinking, I got to make sure that I put my best foot forward here?
I made sure I did have to make sure I had put my best foot forward. Most guys got a second chance when they go to the combine and perform. But I went to the combine and I didn't get to perform, so I mean, it's my only one and only chance basically to show what I had. And basically, that's what I came in to do.
What happened to you on that 40? What was the injury?
I just tweaked my hamstring.
You feel like you were 100% for today?
Probably not 100, but I mean, I was good enough to get what I had to do.
How much do you pay attention when you see Kevin Dodd's name 10th overall, 15th overall, 20th overall? How much do you pay attention? I mean, it's got to feel good, but how much do you pay attention?
I try not to. That's something Coach Sweeney did a great job of, and just teaching us not to pay attention to the potential of things and more focused on what's the process. So I mean, I try to focus on the grind and what I have next, and not the things that's potential, like the mock drafts. That's all potential, and if I don't do my work, none of that is going to really mean anything.
What's the dynamic been like as you're fighting a friend and longtime teammate in Shaq for draft positioning, that type of thing?
I ain't fighting Shaq, man. Me and Shaq, we're not number one. We're not the number one defensive end right now. So we're not fighting each other. We're trying to get to that number one spot. And right now, me and him, it's just a lot of hype about me and him fighting each other. But we both, the goal is to be number one. And neither of us are number one defensive end. So that's the goal, is to be the number one defensive end. And so that's what we're going to continue to do.
How do you best explain your rise from last year at this time to this year? I mean, you rocketed up the draft board compared to where you would have been last year.
Just pure opportunity. I got my opportunity, and I took full advantage of it. It's a phenomenal feeling just to be in the conversation. But it's, like I said earlier, it's all potential.
Kevin, I know you've drawn a lot of interest from a lot of teams, but specifically the Carolina Panthers. I know I asked you this at the Combine, but since the Combine, have you had any interest from them? Any talks with them?
I do know I got an official visit, but that's about it.
Do you know when that is?
16th, next Wednesday.
Who are some of the other teams you're hearing from?
I hear for a lot, but I pretty much let my agent take care of that, and I try to stay out of that, and then just let him know that I'm available whenever he calls me.
You have any other visits scheduled?
No, sir.
Kevin, what did you learn from a guy like Dick Beasley, who's with Atlanta now, and some of the other guys who've come through the program and kind of continue that defensive line race?
It all started from the coaching. We all been coached by the same coach, and Coach Avi have a great philosophy, and I believe in it, and I trust in it, I bought into it. So I just trust the man that was leading us, and it got me this far. So.
And coach was talking about you starting playing a little late and then going to prep school. What was that part of the climb like in your matriculation?
Football was never the focus growing up, and it kind of came there, and it was a blessing that God blessed me with. I took full advantage of it.
What was the focus growing up?